I'm Marla Barnes, publisher of the Hydro Group for Penwell, and here are this week's Hydro headlines. Starting off in South America, Chile's ministers of agriculture, energy, mining, economy, and health have voted unanimously to reject the proposed 2,750 megawatt HidroAysen project during a 3-hour meeting this past week. Though the plant would have helped the country meet its rapidly growing need for electricity, it has been opposed throughout its development for the effects it might have on Chile's Patagonia region. HidroAysen would have required the construction of 5 separate powerhouses and dams, including 3 on the Pascua River and 2 on the Baker River. The project was being developed by a joint venture between Europe's Endesa and Chile's Colbún SA, which have 30 days to appeal the committee's decision. Now to India. Emergency responders are still searching for the bodies of more than a dozen students who were washed away in India's Beas River after a sudden discharge from the Largi hydropower plant. As this footage will show, students from the VNR Vijaya Joya Institute of Engineering and Technology were examining the area beneath the dam during a field trip. Largi's operator, the Himachal Pradesh State Electricity Board, says the water was released due to high levels in the project's reservoir and that alarms were sounded. Still, up to 25 of the students were washed away. India's National Disaster Response Force said 6 bodies have been recovered so far, with the search now focusing on areas around the dams downstream of the project. Now moving to the United States, researchers from Florida Atlantic University have signed a 5-year lease agreement with the U.S. Department of the Interior's Bureau of Ocean Energy Management. The lease gives the university's Southeast National Marine Renewable Energy Center the right to install multiple floating berths near the Fort Lauderdale coast. Interior says the agreement marks the first time a lease has been issued to test ocean current energy equipment in federal waters. The university has been working since 2007 to establish the test site, though the need was emphasized after Florida Atlantic University successfully tow-tested a small-scale turbine model late this past year. And last this week, editors from our sister publications, Renewable Energy World and Power Engineering, are now accepting nominations for their Projects of the Year awards program, which again this year includes hydropower. Nominations are due August 31st, and they can be made online at renewableenergyworld.com. Finalists selected from the initial pool of applicants will then be eligible for voting in the Reader's Choice Award. Winners of all the awards will be announced in Orlando, Florida during the 2014 Awards Gala Banquet that will kick off Power Generation Week. Power Generation Week takes place December 7 through 11 at the Orange County Convention Center in Orlando. Now, for more information about all of that, visit powergenerationweek.com. Now, of course, watch for this newscast each and every week, brought to you by Hydro Consulting and Maintenance Services. Now, to learn more about HCMS, stop by booth number 1000 at Hydrovision International for a special exhibitor showcase that the company is doing both on Wednesday, July 23rd at 9:15 a.m. and Thursday, July 24th at 10:30 a.m. All attendees at the exhibitor showcase will also be placed in a drawing for a week at a beachfront condo in Florida. Well, that is the news for this week. Be sure to connect to our Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter feeds for even more ways to interact throughout the week.